views, thoughts, and opinions expressed in this podcast are the content creator's own and do not represent the views, thoughts, and opinions of Essex County College. The material and information presented here is for entertainment and informative purposes only. It should not be considered as professional advice or a substitute for seeking professional guidance.
Stay. Elaine. What we said? Stay. Elaine. What we said? Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm trying to be a musician and I've been getting this wrong. The volume is very high. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was like 30 seconds of long. You are number one. Say something.
Me? Hey.
Okay, I think it's so much better.
Hey, y'all.
All right, welcome to the Stay in Your Lane podcast. I'm your host, Samanta, and I'm kicking off a series. It's called The Class of 2026 of all of our graduates that's going to be graduating. It's life after a college degree. All right, so today I have a fourth time returning guest, but this time it's it's a different route that we're taking today, because this time he's out of college, so now he's back in the real world. But before we get into that, I hope you guys went over and check out our latest episode on YouTube at SLAOESSEX. You can tap in on Instagram at stay_in-your-lane_podcast. Go over and check it out, because it was amazing. It's about self-sabotage, because we've been doing that a lot, and I've been doing that a lot, and I had to really look within myself like, Samantha, what's going on? It's not them, it's a you issue. So stop blaming others for your mistake, but go over and check out that. And before that episode, I had mindset shifts, so you will see the transition of both of them, how they correlate and go together. So check out those two and come right back for this one this Thursday. Okay, so with no overdue, let's get into it. Hello. I have with me today the amazing Al. How are you, Al Jean?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me. I'm here.
You're here?
Good to be here.
You look sleepy.
I'm hungry. You ain't give me no food.
I had salmon, all right. Want to taste my food? Tell me if I can cook. He's a chef. I'm not going to poison you or anything, but taste my salmon and tell me if it's good.
Get breakfast today. So
Here.
I'm definitely going to try some of this.
Try it now.
It's hot too.
Try it now. Yeah, it's still hot. You got to let them know. Try it now. Oh, my God.
Right now.
You got to. So I did meal prep, guys. So I'm back in my meal prep because I got to gain back. I lost 5 pounds because in the gym, I think I have more muscle than fat. But I lost 5 pounds. I'm trying to get up back to 110. I'm so tiny. So I'm back on my meal prep. I'm so tiny.
Ain't nothing wrong.
So I'm back on my meal prep. I did salmon and mashed potato and pork chops, but pork chops with bone. It's real good. And rice. Yeah. So every day I have some kind of meal, But where are you working?
Oh, I work at a rehabilitation and nursing home.
Yeah.
Executive chef now, yeah.
How is it?
Whew, good question. I've been in the position as executive chef for about, I want to say 5 months now. I got the position when I was in Essex County. I was doing it part-time. Then once I finished my fall studies in 2025, I, stepped into more of a full-time role. Like I was telling you prior to us actually recording, I'm getting humbled all the time. My head chef, my boss is always, finding ways to
humble you.
I want to say that. I mean, I am getting humbled because, I feel like it's okay as a human being and a student of life to just understand that you will never know everything about everything. And even if you are proficient and good at something, there is someone who may be better than you and who is, in fact, better than you. Or, it just has a different layer of expertise in the same field. And has their own ways of bestowing that knowledge on you and, like, training you and, like, guiding you in the right direction. So, just falling on my face sometimes, feeling confident some days, not so confident some days. Just learning how to mesh with, different backgrounds of people, working on my soft skills, delegating, little things like that. And just different recipes, different ways of, making sauces and making different types of dishes. It's like, okay, well, I thought I already knew how to do this, but evidently I didn't.
So you went in there with the intention of always being right and Mr. Know-It-All?
You could say that. Not really, but it's just like, all right, like I know what I'm good at. So it's like, getting around someone who's really just like in a different layer, a different tier of, like, again, expertise and has been doing this longer than I have. Them just, of course, having patience with me, of course, and giving me the opportunity, which, again, I don't want to not sound grateful. Very much grateful.
Okay.
Very much grateful to be in that space and to be able to learn under somebody else. But, yeah, just being embarrassed a lot and just humbled, Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I had to learn to, like, hey, like, in order for you to grow and learn, you got to be okay with being embarrassed. Like, that just comes with it because that's just how it is. Like, in a public space, especially when you're learning something and you have a title or a label attached to you, don't think that, you're, in a sense, so high up that you can't be taught something in real time.
Yeah.
And it's my experience right now.
So why do you feel embarrassed if it's something new that you're learning?
Because it's like, as a leader, when you have people looking up and looking for direction from you, and it's visible that you're gaining more knowledge in your field, in your realm, to give that guidance, it's like, to the people who are following you, it's like, oh, wow, well, I thought he already had it put together.
Okay.
But in real time, we're watching him being scolded in a kitchen. And, like, the kitchen life is really different. If y'all ever watch, like, certain shows, like, even, like, Chef Gordon Ramsay, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're around, like, chefs who just, like, it's a wacky world. I'll tell you that.
Really?
And, some people are really, eccentric. Chefs are really eccentric. They're really, like, particular. They're very anal, for lack of a better term.
Wow.
And it's like, they want things a certain way. And, if you produce something they don't want, they're going to let you hear about it. They'll take your dish and slam dunk it in the garbage and say, no, do it like this. It's a lot of that. And it's like, okay, all right, cool. I'm learning. All right.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's like again, I want to continue to emphasize that I'm very grateful. And the type of person I am, I love a challenge. I accept every responsibility and challenge with love and grace. So it's like, all right, like, I'm not going to take it super personal, even though I am a sensitive person.
Okay.
It's like, all right, damn. But it's like, all right, let me just go home, think about it, reflect, come back the next day better. Like, that's all I can do.
So what would you say so you say you didn't start off as an executive chef, right?
Right.
So isn't it something that some type of skills that you have that
No, most definitely. I mean, it's just that
promote
my
you
attention
to
to
that
detail, my creative aspect of, like, my mind in terms of the kitchen. I worked in a lot of different kitchens prior, a lot of different companies. So, like, what got me in the game itself, or, like, the position rather, is just, like, my creativity and my energy.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm just so malleable to work with. I'm a great, like, team player. So, like, me just taking the initiative and doing a lot of things really always, like, separates me from a lot of people all the time. It's just, like, it's not even, like, a thing I do intentionally. It's just because, like, again, like, I just love to learn. So, like, I don't mind being ostracized in that sense, because like a lot of people are afraid of that embarrassment because they just want to cohesively fit in.
Yes.
And like I don't mind, as you know me, how I dress, how I move, like I don't mind like standing out, because like that kind of gets me more exposure for me to like learn more.
Yeah.
And get more of like more and broaden my horizons in different senses. So that's what they picked up on early on and said, okay, cool. Like, you know, they respected me, you know, studying here at Essex County College, and they didn't want to move forward with me at that point, but it was always being discussed.
Okay.
And once, you know, I explained that, okay, it's my last semester and I'll be, you know, graduating soon. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we want to offer you this. We see potential in you. And we want to give you this. You have a lot to learn, but we know you can, you know, excel and be great. And I said, yeah, I could definitely do that. Let's do it. And then I'm just like, a couple weeks in, I'm telling you, Samantha, like, yo, like, by December, I'm cooked. I'm like, I don't do this anymore. Oh my God, like, yo, I gotta find another job.
A different
like,
level.
This is cooking me, and it's just like, yo, like, I can't take this. But again, like, just having that mental fortitude and saying, oh, just don't give up. You know,
keep going. So, is it the person that is training you? Is he an executive chef too? Like, who is it?
He's like the
is
head
he
chef? He's like, you know, in charge of culinary services. He's the culinary director.
Culinary director.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So he's above you.
Experience. Yeah. He's have a super like a ton of experience over me for years in the kitchen. Like he's an older person, older than me, of course. And you know, he always just like sharpens my knife in ways of different ways of doing things.
Okay.
Right? And he's impressed of how I do things.
Yeah.
But he's also like, okay, I like how you do that, but like interpret this way of doing it. Or like,
Okay.
you know, consider this way of doing it. And I'm just like, oh wow, I didn't even know you could do something like that.
But he's very stern.
Yeah, particular. Just like, you know, he wants to, he's like, yo, until you can do it, and I don't like to use that word, because I hate to use words like better.
Okay.
Right? Like, I don't think that's even a word that should even be like used so freely.
That you're
in our
better.
vernacular.
You're better than this person. You
I
do it
think
better.
The term different is an interchangeable term that works perfectly there. Because like no one's better than anybody to me. It's just like this experience we're all living this life, and you could interpret things as being different for sure.
Yes.
But better is just like, it's a subjective term. Like, yo, like you think it's better, and I respect you, right?
Yeah.
It's cool, but there's a different way to approach a lot of things. But his thing is like, Al, if you know, until you do it better than me, do it like this.
Wow.
Type of thing. I'm like,
Wow.
all right, chef, heard chef. All right.
Wow.
That's just how like it's been so far. But
Because
it's
you don't
been working. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, you know, some coaches are like that, mixed with ego, right?
Exactly.
But they're training you, but deep down when they know that, okay, I know this more than you, or as what you said, I do this better than you. So you're like kind of beneath them, but they're not coming forward and really saying that, but they have to train you, right? So in that term, when they use the word, until you can do it better than me, it's like, I'm very sure he's not going to want you to do it better than him, right? Because he want to stay at his game.
I think they really like wholeheartedly mean that. And I think that's like the love of the craft. You do like to see someone that you're molding to be great and excel in something. At some point, you observe them doing it at a level
that amaze you. Like,
right.
well, that's my,
like,
I did
that's
that.
my work.
That's
like,
my work.
I planted that seed and I got that going. It's just like, wow, like now I could proudly say this person is doing this at a different level that I was doing it at in my prime, so to speak.
Okay.
See how I'm like stepping away from the word better.
Yeah, that's good. But I think that's the beauty of, I'm very sure once you master the different areas, because there is always room to learn. We learn, we evolve every day. Culinary, it's a lot of dishes. It's a lot of different things. We say everybody don't cook the same. My cuisine, I'm from Jamaica. We use kind of the same season and stuff, but we don't cook the same. I'm not a chef. Right. But you get what I'm saying? We cook different in the kitchen, and not everybody do the same. But I think the beauty of when you're training someone to duplicate yourself, your work, is feeling proud when you can see your work, your training, your effort. That person was very coachable.
Right.
and they adapt
That's a good
and
point.
take all the skills and everything and make it their own
That's a great
in
point.
their own unique way while still executing it. So I
Right.
think that's very rewarding as a trainer, because I used to be in that field, but it's sales where we have to train people. I think the best thing is when you can duplicate somebody. When you master the skills, or you say you're executive chef, you're gonna have to train others, right? And it's gonna have to be the same way too. So I'm very sure. I'm glad that you're taking in the humbleness. You're being humble,
Yeah, because
and
that's what
you're
it really is. We're all fighting like pride and ego all the time, every day, in a lot of different circumstances in our like mind, and then on the outward world. Like, if you just step out of your pride and your ego for a second, you can take a lot more of this situation or experience in, rather than just like the first layer of just like you feeling like emotionally attacked or hurt or like whatever it is, or slighted or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm just had to just like pipe down, like, hey, this guy.
so it's better. You're in a better mindset. Are
Yeah,
you?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. So you're not stressed. You're not stressing no more.
No, because again, like I was kind of like given like the hot seat for like a good month and a half, probably like 2 months, and again, like I'm very impressive after a while. Like once I'm given the like good feedback of like how I could like there's opportunities for me to grow. I
Yeah.
reflect on that like immensely, like heavily, like heavily.
Okay.
Like step back in and it's like, okay, well I remember this, remember that, and I just like work on it, and like it's.
I love that. So let's take a step back a little outside of your work, because uh, now that you finished college, I know you came back to finish up, right? Because you had started before. So now you finally finish it. How are you feeling that you finished this time?
I feel really good. And really good is probably like a very like cliche thing to say. I'm really trying to like really find the words. I feel accomplished. I feel, wow. It's just I'm still trying to gather up the words and actually the feelings, because it's like the one thing I've learned about college in itself is that what it does, it really teaches you to start something
Yeah.
and finish something.
Yeah.
And that's like so big.
Mm-hmm.
I'm noticing that every day. Like I have a lot of people like I talk to and I speak to on a daily basis who like have a lot of things that they're working on, side projects, entrepreneurs doing certain things. And I guess like the common theme for a lot of people is like they start a lot of things, but they tend not to finish them.
Yeah. True.
And I think what college does is kind of give you that prerequisite of, hey, like if you start this and finish it, overall it'll teach you a lot. Like, hey, you have something to do, start it, plan it out,
Yes.
and finish it.
Yeah.
The more output you get out of it, you'll be like, wow, like even if you didn't excel, last episode I know we spoke of, I mentioned failing forward. You're still going forward even though you're failing. You
Yes.
could finish something and say you don't like it, but in the same breath, it's just like, hey, at least you started something and finished
And
it.
finished it. Yes.
A lot of people
It's a
start
great
things and just never
mindset.
finish them. So many things people just never finish. It's like, yo, like if you just finish what you started, you'd get so much out of that.
That is
so much to
true.
feel like prideful about, accomplished about. So yeah, that's all I can say right now. Like I did it. I did it. And I remember when I was coming here, I had nothing working. I was just okay, like boom, like okay, like I'm really not working like that. I'm really just like full time into school, just diving right back into school, and it's just like my life was school, and I kind of see the fruits of my labor, because when I had no other distractions and just to solely focus on my studies in school, I excelled.
I love that. So during those time, I remember when we first did our interview, I know you said that you felt like you were going backwards, right? But also forward, because you were doing so great in your job and everything, have certain responsibilities, and then all of that just boom, just like gone. And then you're like, you didn't know, okay, what's going to be the next step? But then you take a chance in coming back to school, and you coming back to school, You still don't know, but you're gonna figure it out, right? So now at that time, we're talking about what 2024 and 2020 and 2024. Looking back at that, Al, when you came into Essex County back, first start, didn't even know you were gonna come on, like you didn't see this journey at all in your vision at all. And you just had to focus on school, no work or anything, that lifestyle that you used to live. How are you feeling now that you have completed that roadmap, was focus on school, not work, not the money that you felt like you missed out on, that you felt like you lost, and you felt like, okay, I'm starting over. How do you feel if you should reflect from then till now? Would you say it was worth it? Did you say, I know you said you learned something about starting something and finishing with you coming back, but how do you feel within yourself of that
like,
Al to who you are today?
honestly, it's just like it was so necessary,
Mm-hmm.
which I didn't even like think needed to happen.
Yeah.
But that break from the real like working class kind of lifestyle and world
Mm-hmm.
that I was living,
Yeah.
the transition into just being a full time student was so necessary for my development and growth
Mm-hmm.
because so much that I needed to work on, I wasn't gonna be able to have those opportunities to grow in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Little things as well, just like soft skills, you know, talking more to people, Microsoft, Excel, PowerPoint, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
little things like that, computer science things, different aspects of business administration and management, different management styles, different companies, different cultures of companies, different visions, what really aligned with the type of person I am and where I want to work. Like these kind of questions where I didn't even know were questions that I needed to question
Yeah.
were now like embedded into my mind due to my studies. And I could like, there's no price I could really put on that kind of like exposure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so grateful for that. Like it's bittersweet because I truly do miss studying at Essex County College. I really can't put into words like how necessary it was for me to get back into the fold of like just like kind of like blocking out all other distractions and just
Yes.
focusing on like my studies. And I learned so much from people I studied with, other fellow classmates like yourself,
Mm-hmm.
professors who really looked at me and like had a lot of potential and saw a lot of potential in me.
Yes.
It just did so much for me.
I totally understand. I'm totally with you on that because I think I went through like a similar phase where I'm now getting back into the work life. It's been since 2024 September. I haven't worked because I had to, well, my job, when they heard that I was in school and I'm going full time, they tell me to come back January of 2025. And then once I locked into this job, not knowing that I'm just coming out of a recovery, money is low and every single thing, I had to, the resources that the school provide for you. Like, for example, I went to Cassandra. She was the one that was able to help me. I didn't know certain resources exist and stuff that would be able to help me because all I know was to work. From my coming to the United States, all I know was to work. I always tell myself I want to go back to school, but to go back to school when the time is right, when there is no right time. But I know it's something that I wanted to accomplish, but I just didn't know when. So I remember being locked in, like being a full-time student. I was still stressing on the side because I felt like even though I was a full-time
1000%.
student, I felt like I wasn't productive because I didn't have a job.
1000%.
I didn't have a job and it felt like cause that's not like to my core. I'm so used to working. I'm so used to having a stream of income coming in every week or every 2 weeks, depends on what my job, and to have that like gone
Right.
And I'm just like, okay, at least my bills is paid. You know, at least I'm getting help with I pay my rent. I'm getting help with my rent. At least this is happening.
Right.
Not that I couldn't get a job, I could. But Cassandra said something because I have a great resume for a lot of management. She said if there's a lot of students that would want to be in your position where they're getting their rent paid, they're getting their school paid. She's like, if you're getting that for 2 years, take it. And after, you can go ahead and then get the job that you want, because there's no need for you to feel like you're going backward or feeling down, because you're getting an education. It's for a reason that you're doing it. And if you're getting the help, take it. This is something that many people would like for their rent to pay. Many people would like for their school to be qualified with the government pay their school, and you are able to get that. So what you can do is get a part-time job and do such and such thing. But it was so hard for me to get a part-time. I don't know why it was so hard for me to get a part-time job. So hard. So I did have that, I don't know what you call it, that kind of syndrome or whatever, of feeling even though I'm in school and I'm getting this education, I still feel incomplete because I don't have a normal full-time job. So I had to really work on that mindset. I know that what anyone want to say, I don't care what no one want to say. You get what I'm saying? I know where I'm going. I'm doing this for me, and that's just that. And I had to lock in. I think I locked in like maybe the last semester, last year, is when I really was in a better mindset of like, okay, Samantha, this is it. Because I could have graduated. I could have finished in December, but I wanted to extend till this semester, because I realized I do like coming to the school.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, when you really like conceptually like lock in, it's like, wow, like I like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Like you really get like attached to the lifestyle
Yes.
of being like a college student. It's just like, yo, like this, I miss it to this day. I'm not gonna lie, like yo, like it's times I'm like, yo, like, bro, I just want to go back to school. Like, I like working in school, but like just like I don't go back to school. Because it's a whole, it's literally like a completely like it's two sides to the coin, and it's the one side of the coin is being a working class, American citizen.
Yeah.
You're in the working class, and you got your bills, and you may go out on the weekend, you got your little family, your significant other, whatever. And then it's like the other side is like you're a college student.
Yeah.
Where like you're hitting events. And now you're part of clubs, and you have classes, and you have assignments to have done, and you have deadlines.
Stressing out.
Yeah, it's like wow.
Oh my God.
You still want to socialize, and you want to build your networking. And it's just like it's so different, but it's just like yo, like both experiences and lifestyles are just so like critical and necessary for your development and growth.
It
honestly.
is.
And the people who miss out on one or the other, it's like yo, I really advocate for people to really like yo. Go to school. If you have it set up, if you have the resources like you explained to like be able to do that, do it.
Do it.
Take advantage, for sure.
I'm thinking about going to get my bachelor. I just don't know where, because I'm literally going to do my FAFSA today. I don't know which college I'm going to go to, but because the deadline is the 15th. So I'm still going to do my FAFSA. I'm just going to put in some colleges that I want to go to, just so it is there in the system. If I choose to go there by the semester, which is fall, then I'm still able to get in. Or if I choose next semester, next year, January, I'm still able to go in because the FAFSA is going to be there. So I'm applying for the FAFSA, and it's so funny because I wanted to do one more class here. So I like media. It's so funny because I didn't know media and technology was a thing. So I wanted to do a course in media and also take my maths class. So that's 2 classes I was thinking to take in the fall semester, if I'm still here in Jersey. So I'm going to speak to the media teacher and see which one of those credits I can take, because I would love to get a job outside of here where it's some part in the media department. While I'm doing finance, I do life insurance, and I'm trying to get the full knowledge in that space and things like that. But that takes a lot of time. That takes a lot of networking, because to be in that space, you have to really have the knowledge and the client, and it's all about networking. So my goal is to actually be in a job where I'm able to get the networking, use that job as like a channel to meet other people and let the other people know about my finance background, that I do life insurance, I do this, I could help you with that, help you with this, so that way it will bring me clients. So I'm like thinking like two ways, but it's coming on to the final. I got like 3 more weeks. The semester finished the 28th. The 28th is my last day for my presentation for my capstone graduation class. So it's like, oh my God, I'm about to do one more class.
But you love it though. I can tell. Like you're
do.
addicted to like the chaos of it, which is great. Like it's like after a while, you kind of build that like mindset.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you just like, all right, like I've been doing this. I can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, I think it's more of when you really understand it. Me coming to college was just more of a sanctuary, a safe space for me, to be honest with you, because I was just in my home, going through recovery, depressed and everything, just lost how many, relationship that is close to me. So I came to school at that time as like something to just take me thinking in a different world and just focus and academic. And here I am 2 years later. I think it was just last month I let a lot of people know, certain people in my life know that I'm in college. They didn't know for the past 2 years. Wow. Because I just kept it to myself. Yeah. And I was just like doing my thing and stuff. And now whoever I want to come to my graduation, I let them know about it, that I'm in college. Some is surprised and ask me what I'm studying and stuff, and let them know. And I just like keep it moving. I think now it's about, I'm just trying to, this next chapter, like focus on myself, and really whatever I start, I finish, because I have a tendency of doing that. I like to do a lot of things and then I end up not completing them. So I want to be able this time around, whatever I start, focus on it, master it, finish it, and then I move on to the next thing instead of just starting it and just being, sometimes it's you versus you, right? Sure. And just letting it go and then trying to start something else because I feel like that's not working when you haven't really put enough energy and stuff in it. So I'm trying to do that. So graduation, who have you invited for graduation? Who have you let know that graduation is coming up?
Just a couple of people. I have a very small bubble. Even though it may not look like that, but I have a very small bubble. I don't really share or divulge too much in my personal life.
Okay.
To many people. A lot of people know I'm in school or where I was in school, and but to me, it's like I how do I explain this? Like yes, in I guess you could say a perfect world, I would invite a lot of people to my graduation, right? Mm-hmm. But to me, I just really just want my mom to be there.
Yeah.
My brother.
That's about it. That's good.
I mean, I don't want to mix too many energies and have too many people around my special moment in my day. Things are really monumental and special to me. It's just really a spiritual thing. It's just for me to go through and just know that I completed what I needed to complete. And I just take it in very humbly and very just singularly as well. Just I did it. I don't need too many people around.
Yeah.
Because I can't really put too much stock in the intention or energy and of other people who claim that they support me and etc. I on a surface level, I'm grateful and appreciative of everything that's any good energy sent my way.
Okay.
But
that's it.
It's like when you have a wedding.
Mm-hmm. Not everybody.
Party.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna come.
Yeah.
And you could send out an entire guest list and itinerary and etc. And it's I don't want to set expectations very high for something that has nothing to do with anybody else but me.
But I totally understand.
It's just my thing. I'm gonna be there, and that's all that really matters. I'm walking. You're
gonna see the pictures, and that's about it. Congratulations.
For the most part, as long as a certain advisors, I'm really hoping that Mr. Ah can be there, Ms. Johnson could be there. Some of my professors will be there that really was literally there
for you, yes,
during the journey and molded me and gave me a lot of gems and little knowledge. If they're there, then they were part of the process. But
other than that,
I'm not looking for the decorations, for lack of a better term, of the people. It's just hey, it's my thing.
I like that. I'm only inviting my partner, I wish my mom was here, but she's not. But hopefully, my next degree, she'll be able to celebrate my sister. My brother is so funny because my brother is graduating. My graduation is the 26th. His is the 28th. He's graduating from William Patterson with his bachelor. Uh, my sister, and that's about it. No one else. My godson mom, she's in Atlanta. She said she was gonna come up, but I don't know because I think she forgot that I even sent her the flyer and thing like that. So, um, not much people. And after graduation, I'm going straight to Atlantic City. My girlfriend's taking me to Atlantic City. Anyway, so I'm going down there.
Turn me up.
And I'm just gonna have an amazing weekend, amazing week. I'm going down there the 26th, but then I'm coming back at 27 because my brother graduation is the 28th.
That's right.
But then I'm going back down there after his graduation. So it's just a little celebration for myself. That's what you said. Close people that really mean a lot to you. It's your accomplishment and not about others. So which is
There's some
good.
people that really, the research that we just spoke of, like
Mm-hmm.
if you, to some degree or to some way, helped me through this, I want
Yes.
you to be there.
Yeah.
Whether it's like you, if I didn't have the money for notebooks or et cetera, you helped me get some notebooks. You helped me do this. You helped me do that. Like you are a part of the process. I would love for you to be there for sure.
Yeah.
If you're just someone who just not so, it doesn't really matter to me.
Totally understand. I don't have anyone that helped me outside of school, to be honest with you. It's just like my close partner. That's about it, to be honest. But that's just that. So are you thinking about going to any school, like getting a bachelor right now, or are you just focusing on just work?
That was the initial, I guess you could say, next step
Okay.
or next short-term goal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got smacked in the kitchen. So it's just like, I got the position and like I'm learning so much within that role. I recently got my SurfSafe certification. So now I can manage my own kitchen legitimately. I can,
Nice.
if I wanted to move on from where I'm working and work anywhere else as a sous chef or executive chef or kitchen manager for that term, like I have the paperwork. Not only do I have my associate's degree,
Yeah.
I have a certification, which is great. I got through with my job.
Yes.
So yeah, a lot of more doors open for me in terms of their like culinary direction.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect that to happen so soon.
God's plan.
Yeah, and it's just really just like yes, like I pray every day, but it's also just like what that does for me and how it just like refocuses and realigns me and my like purpose and how a lot of things I put like honest to God intention and like passion in,
Yeah.
it's gonna yield something for me.
Yes.
And I did want to continue my studies because again I got really like immersed into being a college student.
Yes.
And me having the opportunity to be like taken care of and favored in certain ways, so like certain resources are taken care of. I had that opportunity to continue to pursue like higher education. But now that I'm back into the workforce, I'm just working. It's like,
How you
I'm
can
so
do it.
necessary and needed at my job.
Yeah.
So until I like,
Settle and have a balance.
until there's someone who could take my position
Okay.
and I could, uplift that person
Yeah.
and grow and edify that individual, whoever that may be, I still have to play that role.
Okay. I mean, that's good.
I do want to continue to chase and pursue higher education and pursue my bachelor's degree. But right now, that may not be happening.
Right now. I mean, that's okay, right? So,
recently.
I mean, that's okay. Right now, you said you're getting your food platform in the position that you're at. You never know in the next few months when everything is good, you'll be able to let them know. You'll be able to find that balance on every single thing and can pursue that. Because my brother got his degree in 2023. We're in 2026. He took a year and a half from getting his bachelor. And he got his bachelor in 1 year, which was just, God, was mind blowing. I'm like, how did you do it? He said he was doing some classes online and stuff. So it all depends. So you will. I tell you, I'm glad you back in the field that you love. of that.
It's just like
That's
it's
your
funny
arts
because
and
it's like,
passion.
I do love to cook. It's just like, cause like I like to cater for people, which is
Okay.
pretty weird. I don't know, like I like to cook for people. I like to just like be of service to people. That's just who I am. And it doesn't always have to be in the medium of just cooking, you know? Like,
Yeah.
if I could provide solace to anyone or a safe space for anyone in any type of regard, it doesn't have to always just be like, you know, like food. Sometimes it's in the medium of just being a safe place for people to talk to.
Yeah.
And just, you know, be vulnerable with. In other places, it could be like I could be entertaining to people, using arts of like, you know, dancing or singing or like, you know, writing or just like providing creative ideas. But I really just like to be of service to people in general.
I see you gain some weight. Is it that from the kitchen? You say you
like,
are you in a gym? You gain a little pound. What's going on? You're happy, huh?
No, it's I mean,
Because I'm over here trying to gain some weight, and it's not coming, and I'm like, what's going on?
What happened was like I was playing basketball, right? And I got injured like twice. And it kind of like stagnated my mobility for a minute. Because first it was my ankle, then it was my knee. And normally I'm a very active person. So like I normally run. Like, I run a lot. I run and I dance a lot.
I'm like, I'll gain some weight. I was skinny as hell. Look at him.
Damn, that's crazy. And then because I have been able to like run and dance and I'm in the kitchen so much.
Yeah.
What balanced it was if I'm in the kitchen, I'm still gonna do my normal routine of like running, dancing, like no weightlifting, etc. But because my mobility was just like stagnated, I have been able to run. Ooh. I have been able to run. I haven't been able to dance, right? So like that really like got me gaining. And so I'm in the kitchen where I have to constantly eat and taste food. I have to.
Okay.
I have to. Then I'm around food that I create, I cook. So it's been tough. But the weather just broke. I've been doing a lot of things to like self-heal myself. And I just did like, before I came today, I did like 7 miles running.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So on my days off, I'm getting back into like the regimen of just running and dancing a lot more. So yeah.
You don't look bad. I don't know why
you
you don't look bad. You're just a tall guy. You just getting like most like if you're in the gym and stuff, you would get like buff. Easily buff or whatever. But it's just so funny to see how a body can go from to that, right? And I'm over here a little skinny and stuff talking about I want to gain some weight. I just hope I don't get you get what I'm saying? I just need a little ass. I need the ass to go up. I need my quads to look nice. I'm trying to work on these abs.
You're fine,
and that's about it, okay? Yeah, that's about it. But any final words as we wrapped up?
Final words.
Yes.
I'm just so grateful. I just appreciate you reaching out to me again. I don't know why. I don't think I'm that interesting, but I love the fact that you think so, or like your fan base does. I appreciate that so much. It's been a great time connecting with you, meeting you. You being vulnerable enough to expose me to what you go through in your life. I'm so grateful for that. Yeah. That's all I can really say. I'm just so grateful and thankful for my experience here at Essex County. It's been great. Shout out to, Mr. Ott, Miss Johnson, Professor Alexander.
We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up. I'm gonna have a bottle of graduation day because we graduating together.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn up when we walk that stage.
Shout out to Music Club.
Like, yeah.
Shout out to dance team.
But I just want to say thank you for taking the time out to come to be here today. I really appreciate it, and I wish you all the best. It's just see how you started the school year, the term a year and a half ago, to where you're at now is amazing, right? One step at a time. That's always say you never know what God has on the vision board. So it's just keep going. You understand? Put yourself out there. And just keep doing what you got to do one step at a time. So, and your time will come, anyone out there, you understand? Just don't give up. And I think everything happened for a reason. Today's what, the 8th? Everything happened for a reason. And what I'm realizing with life is each journey, each thing that we do, it set us up for the next thing because it really connect. Now you may not know why, but it's gonna eventually connect somewhere down the line. Something is gonna be like, wow. You get what I'm saying? Because before I even go, I'm like,
I want to say that you're really good at this, and I'm proud of you for real. I learn a lot about you every time you sit down and talk. And yeah, your story within itself is remarkable and inspiring. So we appreciate you. If no one says that at Essex County, I speak on behalf. I'm the advocate. And we appreciate you for having the best podcast here at Essex County College.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is peak podcast era with Samanta Harmond and Stay in Your Lane podcast. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah.
Love it. All right. So we are way over time. I was going to do 2 episodes, but that's fine. We're already 47 minutes in. And I want to say thank you so much. And graduation is coming up in the next month. I'm going to see you again. Yeah, we're gonna be walking. We're gonna be strutting. You know, my hair is bald. No, I'm gonna have it in green for graduation. I'm gonna put it in green, yeah.
Shout out.
Okay, I'm gonna be stepping. You know, exactly. So, thank you for coming. For everyone out there, let me know what you want me to call this episode. For everyone out there, I hope you guys go and check out my new YouTube. It's called Stay in Your Lane Podcast with Samanta Harmond. That's where I'm going to be dropping new videos once I graduate, because I may going to still be here, but I may not, because, once I go out there in the work life, but I'm going to continue with the podcast. So I'm so happy. I created an Instagram page so you guys could follow me, and I created a YouTube channel. But this will be dropping on the school website still. So, I'm forever embedded there. I'm forever gonna be there. But for anyone out there, just continue doing what you're doing, you understand? And whatever you want to start, just go and do it. Don't look at the time it's gonna take. Just know you're gonna complete it. Because here we are, 2 years later. Looking back was like, damn, if I go to college, it's gonna take this year. I'm gonna graduate 2026. This was in 2024, 2023. I'm like, that's so long, but here we are. It feels like it was just yesterday.
Right, exactly.
But do what you gotta do, everyone, and see the kingdom all you wish for. Big gratitude, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Stay in your lane, rise, reclaim, and what? Redefine your story, your voice, your story. Don't let no one shrink you. Use your voice to change someone else, because it's your power. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Who's calling me? Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
This has been a production of the Essex County College Podcast Club. Copyright 2024. All rights reserved.